Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin futures, I believe, have an accumulation zone in the background. I think the accumulation zone was going to go through here, and this down bar occurred when the FTX brokerage had all the issues. The market took that within its stride and then recommenced the accumulation. Price pushed up to the highs of the range, shook out to some extent here, and then broke out. Price came back, tested the highs of the range through here, and then is attempting to break out again. More recently, price has been consolidating sideways in the top half of this up bar, which is generally quite strong. My question is, 6 weeks of consolidation is getting a little bit longer than you would normally find, and supply continues to be drawn out. If you look at the volumes down here, there's been some increased supply drawn out. The market has done a good job to be still trading right up in the highs of this bar here. So that's a positive for sure. I mentioned last week there is some chance you'll get a shakeout if supply continues to be drawn out. That hasn't happened, at least not yet, but just beware it could happen. It may even happen over a number of days, remembering this is a weekly chart. So you would end up with a bar that looked like this, but during the week, it may actually happen over a number of days. That's not to say that it will, it's just to say that's a possibility, considering you've had 6 weeks of sideways trading within a fairly narrow range and supply continues to be drawn out. Now this week supply did reduce again, so we'll call this an absorption bar this week, and if that does prove that supply is now low, it leaves the door open for an attempt to push higher. A push above these highs would be a definite positive for the market. You may find that it tests and then continues high if that's the case. So just keep your eye on the trading. A break below these lows would suggest you may get a shakeout or a breakdown. You could get a secondary test of the breakout itself at 25,000, and then any break below that would see price trading back adjacent to where the accumulation zone originally formed.